Josh W'iddicombe. Podcast XFM.
Good morning, and it is with a happy heart that I welcome back producer Neil. Good morning.
Morning.
You've been on holiday for a week.
I have.
God, it feels like it's been forever. To give you an idea, where have you been?
I went to Lanzarote.
And to give you an idea of how much he feels he's still on holiday, how would you describe your outfit, Neil? Well, I'll describe the top section. You can describe from the waist down. Mm-hmm. The top is a hoodie with a picture of palm trees on it.
And from the waist down, it's shorts and flip-flops.
Unbelievable. It's raining in Leicester Square. But you're dressed for Club Tropicana.
I wanted to keep the vibe going. No?
You were furious when I decided to turn down the temperature in the studio. But you made your choice, mate. No. I've got a cardigan on and some trousers because I'm a sensible man.
Well, I mean, you have been quite mean, but I've got a present for you if you want it.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited about this.
Go to my bag.
There's nothing that says good radio more than someone opening a present while people at home can't say, it's a giant Toblerone. I've done it.
I know you're a massive fan.
I'm a massive fan. I've done it. I've got one, finally. Oh, I'm delighted with that. Nothing says last minute in the airport like a giant Toblerone, does it?
I might be using up, well, I might have been using up my last Euros, so I'll change them on the way home.
Josh W'iddicombe. Podcast XFM.
Two subjects have been kind of on my mind this week. Which one do you want first?
I will have the latter.
The latter, okay. So the latter, I mean, you've got no idea whether I'm going with your suggestion or not. The first one, or the second one, we'll start with the second, obviously. I did my first episode of QI this week, recorded that.
Good show.
Thank you.
Yeah. When does it
do you mean it's a good show, or are you saying, like, is that your kind of posh way of saying, well done?
No, it's a good TV programme.
Oh, I think it airs in the autumn.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin it, so I won't tell you if I won or not. Because I imagine people are on the edge of their seats there. But I kind of got into that paranoia of thinking, before I did it, is there anything, am I going to really make an idiot of myself here? Mm-hmm. Is everything I know true? Am I under the impression of other things that are, have I got a lot of kind of misconceptions? So basically, I thought a good text in for listeners would be to reassure me, because I kind of got away with it, is things you believed as a child, or just like late into adulthood, that were just wrong. To give you an example, I haven't got an example because everything I believe is true.
Right.
But for instance, to give you an example, if you thought BDI was spelled BDI, that would be an example.
Got you.
Really, really struggling with examples this morning.
Tomato is a fruit.
Yeah, no, that's correct.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's related to it, or if you're just throwing that fact out willy-nilly.
No, the fact is that people think it's a vegetable.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
So
there's
misunderstood.
one. We're looking for stuff more interesting than we can come up with here.
Yeah.
The other one is my friend, and this is easier to come up with. He was annoyed with his girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. And because we all hate our girlfriend's ex-boyfriend or our partner's ex-partner. And one of the reasons he gave is he plays a lot of PlayStation. I thought that is not a reason. And so I think but you clutch for anything in those situations. So most minor reason that you dislike your partner's ex.
Josh W'iddicombe.
XFM. Of the two things we're talking about this morning, Neil, this is a good backdrop. I've not had this before, have we? Wow. It feels like I'm walking down a spooky street all of a sudden. One of the things we're talking about is haunted back streets of New York, judging by the backdrop. One of the things we're talking about today, we are soliciting, I think is the word, for texts and tweets. Mm-hmm. People, like the most minor reasons you've managed to convince yourself that you should dislike your partner's ex. Based on my friend who dislikes his partner's ex because he plays a lot of PlayStation. These are the kind of level of minor we're looking for. This is what, once again, this person called themselves Ginger Jack. My girlfriend's ex had curtains. Now, I'm presuming the hairstyle If it's just the fact that he had curtains rather than blinds, that is the most minor reason to dislike him. He really liked to keep the sun out. He was a real dick. My girlfriend's ex had curtains. Who still has curtains? He hasn't. He's very bad at punctuation, Ginger Jack. So if his girlfriend ever splits up with him and gets together with someone else, they can use bad at punctuation as the reason to dislike him. But he has gone all around who still has curtains. It's like David Beckham stuck in the 90s. Presuming once again, he hasn't got curtains like David Beckham had in the 90s. We all remember that hello spread. My girlfriend's ex was called... This person hasn't got a name. My girlfriend's ex was called Lee. Never met him. No logical reason to dislike him, except he spelt his name Leigh instead of Lee. Which annoys me, even though it was his parents' decision. See, Neil, that's a minor reason.
Josh W'iddicombe, XFM.
To redress the balance, we deal at this time every Saturday morning with a hard news story. And our hard news journalist, news hound, Joe Lycett. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning, Josh. Good morning, listeners.
that's a very low-key delivery of the catchphrase.
It's a low-key week, Josh, because it's a very sad news story.
Oh.
The nation is in mourning.
Why is the nation in mourning, Joe?
The nation is in mourning because Marvin and the Chipmunks are...
JLS R.I.P.?
JLS R.I.P. Front page of the Sun. They're gone. That's it. It's over. They're splitting up. They're going to do a big tour, and then they're leaving us. I can't cope with this, Josh.
Is that why you've been out drinking till 6:30 in the morning?
I was, yeah. Oh, okay, you've been reading my tweets, haven't you?
Yeah,
yes, I was out. Actually, this is a showbiz little name drop. Last night, I was with Rochelle from the Saturdays. Her husband is Marvin from Marvin and the Chipmunks. And
wow.
She is naturally livid because she's pregnant. She's got a baby to feed.
Oh. If only they were...
Completely irresponsible of them. Completely irresponsible. How are they going to feed this child?
Well, to be fair, Joe, if only they were doing some kind of cash-in massive final tour before they split up.
Oh, yes. I see. Oh, he's a clever one, that Marvin, isn't he? I always felt that he had something going for him.
So what do you think's going to happen to them?
Well, I think his name is Arishe. I think he cried on Alan Carr. And so I think...
On the show?
On the show. No, yeah, he did just spit on Alan Carr crying. Although maybe he did afterwards. I don't know. But Alan Carr, you know him better than I do.
I do, yeah. Right, let's not open that wound again. When you were dropped from the show for Alan Carr for 1 week only, still livid.
I was crying that week, so I don't know whether Arishe will just be crying for eternity now, because I think I get the sense that he didn't want it to. He didn't want them to split up.
No,
because he's. This is terrible to say. Don't broadcast this. I know this is live. I'll just whisper it. He's the ugly one. Do you know what I mean? So I don't. He's not got anything really next. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're aware whispering it doesn't work already. It still goes out, Joe.
Oh no.
Josh W'iddicombe. XFM.
We're discussing this morning things when you were a kid that you well, we said it as a kid, but these seem to have, a lot of them kind of gone into adulthood. Things just facts you had wrong, basically. There's probably a snappier way of saying that. Is there?
No, I think facts you had wrong as a kid is fine. I think it just doesn't put us in the tin.
Yeah, it does. It's fine. It's fine. It's completely fine. Let's move on. Let's not dwell on. Let's dwell on my lack of yeah. Will Self would probably have been embellished it a bit more, but I don't think he's got an XFM show, so we'll move on. We've got some in. This one's from a non-named person.
Anonymous.
Anonymous. I could read out their text number, but I think that would be hugely out of order. It'd probably get me thrown off air.
Don't do that.
It ends 8-3 though, so put that in your phone, see if you know them. Up until last week, I thought this is genuinely astonishing, but I stopped halfway through to just build it up to say, just listen and be astonished. Up until last week, I thought in space there was a ball. Half was the sun and the other half was the moon. That's not a thing that people actually think, is it? Addition, currently halfway through my GCSEs. Amazing. I mean, I'm loath to use the phrase broken Britain. But, you know, we need to pull ourselves together. Also, up until what happened last week? That must have been such an awkward conversation when that was broken to them. If they well, not on dinner party, but if they turned that out at the playground. The other one, this is a bit more fruity. This one,
Okay.
Amy has tweeted that she thought you could use crisp packets instead of condoms.
No.
No. Well, can you?
No.
No, definitely not.
Don't ever try that if you're listening. All right? I'm going to be the sensible one.
Yeah, obviously wash them out first if you are. Don't do it, obviously. I mean, presumably, she hasn't put up until when she found this out, or if she found through grim first-hand experience.
Josh W'iddicombe podcast. XFM.
We're coming to the final hour of the show, and for that we are joined by our special guest, Tom Rosenthal. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Josh.
Well, hello. Well, I know where I recognise you from. Obviously, to give the viewers a kind of image of yourself, where might they recognise you from?
You might recognise me from the Channel 4 sitcom Friday Night Dinner as the one who's not in the In-Betweeners.
Yes, there we go. We couldn't get Simon Bird for love nor money.
Never get Simon Bird in, so I just come in and sit here. And also ITV2's Plebs, where I'm the one without the afro.
I've narrowed it down. I've now recognised it. Also, I always see it at Highbury Islington Tube.
Yeah, exactly. We've
Not busking or anything.
4 times. I've managed to finally nail a spot on the show. Thank you.
Just hanging around the station.
Just keep following you around. Hey man, how you doing? Oh, still doing that show, are you? Oh, great. Yeah, how's it going? Brilliant. Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm getting on this tube, yeah. Oh, God, I'm free next Saturday. Now, we were talking when you came in. You told us what you'd done this week.
Yeah.
And now, I'd say this is an unlikely thing for you to... I'd describe you as a kind of bookish, intelligent man. You've got a degree in philosophy, haven't you?
I do, yeah.
You've got a degree in philosophy. Where were you on Wednesday?
But to the FHM 100 Sexiest Women Awards. Josh.
Hey!
Why is that hard for you to understand?
Where does that
natural
sit?
habitat, mate.
Yeah. How was it?
On the prowl. It was, well, it's not quite the sort of...
Were you placed, or did you not make the top 100?
Mum finished 28th, actually. It was really weird. I didn't know how to... It was more men than the title would suggest. It was not what it said in the tin. It was just loads of people who worked at FHM and 4 women who had won Sexy Women Awards in various categories.
What are the different categories? Like
TV.
head, body, leg?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't put past them, to be honest. No, TV, Laura Whitmore from MTV won that.
Yep.
As sport, Victoria Pendleton won that. And then, like, UK was, like, Helen Flanagan. And then, like, World was Mila Kunis, who wasn't there.
She wasn't there.
Just a cardboard cutout.
You wouldn't get that at the Oscars. Jack Nicholson can't be here, but we've got a cardboard cutout of him.
No, well...
So was it a fun event?
Oh, I loved it. It was a free drink, which had Rubicon and vodka in it, which are 2 excellent beverages. And it was in a hotel, and it was really it was nice. I met all the future FHM girls. I didn't get to talk to the ones in the Lutton at the moment. Obviously, I'm not quite that sort of level, but the blood in the youngsters, the reserve team,
like Alex Ferguson when he's won the league the last few games of the season.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. Obviously, a terrible thing to be doing, but I had nothing else to do. It was a Wednesday night.
No, so fun times.
Absolutely. Hope to see you there next year, mate.
Yeah, I can't believe I wasn't invited.
Yeah,
I can't help but feel. They said invite the guy from Plebs, meaning Danny Dyer, and they got the wrong guy.
I just rocked up. I was there, mate. It was really nice. I'm very thankful to the people of FHM for putting on such a wonderful night.
Well, there we go. I'm glad we covered that. That's the reason you came in.
Josh W'iddicombe. XFM podcast.
We're still here on XFM, getting annoyed at songs ending wrong. We're still joined by Tom Rosenthal.
Yeah, right.
FHM's Tom Rosenthal. We're talking this morning, one of the things we're talking about is reasons you hate, the most minor reasons you hate your partner's ex. We've got some in here. I'm going to do something very unprofessional, move my mic down, so you might hear this. You ready?
Yeah.
God, that's exciting, isn't it?
No.
That's behind the curtain of radio.
Exciting.
Now I've got a much better angle on reading this, so this is better. This is from J Blackheath, presumably J from 5. We're getting all of them in now, aren't we? Michaela Strachan. Actually, that, just to confirm from earlier, the woman emailed in to say she wasn't Michaela Strachan or Michaela Tabb, so that's cleared that one up.
That is a shame.
That's a real shame. My girlfriend's ex eats Pizza Hut with a knife and fork. I don't know if that's a reason. I think I eat Pizza Hut with a knife and fork, don't I?
I mean, so he hates that person for doing that.
Yeah.
That is a strong word to use. Do you have to say hate in this? Not just...
Oh, what, do you want to turn it into a House of Love?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just a bit negative, isn't it? I mean, is it your show always so hateful, malicious? Just hating people for trivial reasons? Is that what you're trying to promote? He's just trying to eat a pizza politely, isn't it? Get off his back.
Is it you? Is that what...
I do occasionally eat pizza with knife and fork, yeah.
No, I do as well. What about you, Ian?
I do, yeah.
So this, Jay from Blackheath's come out of this very badly indeed.
J from 5 is up
I mean,
first.
he was the one that didn't join the reformed 5, wasn't he? So
Classic. Don't know why you read it out, mate.
This is from Abs. No, this is from from Kelly from Kingston. Reason to hate my husband's ex is sort of an indirect one. Her dad apparently used to make amazing meatloaf for Sunday dinner. Now I love cooking, and I would like to take on the challenge of making it, but he won't let me attempt it, just in case it doesn't match up to his ex's dad's recipe, and I taint the memory.
Sounds awful. Take the memory. Is he not around anymore to make the meatloaf? He's like, oh my goodness, that's very sad.
It's a kind of... Have we got that kind of our tune song, or the very sad backdrop? Well, I'll read that out again.
Really slowly, mournfully.
Yeah. Reason to hate my husband's ex is sort of an indirect one. Her dad apparently used to make amazing meatloaf for a Sunday dinner. Now I love cooking and would like to take on the challenge of making it, but he won't let me attempt it, just in case it doesn't match up to his ex's dad's recipe, and I taint the memory. I can't believe you sourced that music so quickly. That was very good. I'd say I'm buying Kelly's more than I'm buying Jay's.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
You know that's Kelly from Eternal. They're all texting in today. It's unbelievable. If
How
you're
do you know Eternal? How is that? You have a knowledge of everyone in Eternal?
No, do you know the reason I know that? Is she came to watch my show when I did it at Soho Theatre, and I got very excited.
What did you
And I'd
think?
always go to people, one of Eternal came to watch my show, and they go, Louise. And I go, no, of course not. Because I wouldn't describe her as one of Eternal, would I? but there we go. It's like I'm one of Boys Home. What, Ronan Keating? No, of course not.
Shane,
one of the other ones. Keep them coming in, particularly if you're a 90s pop star.
Josh W'iddicombe. XFM.
Josh W'iddicombe and Tom Rosenthal. Hello. Hello, still here.
Mm-hmm.
Having fun?
Yeah, chilling out.
Chilling out?
Just been eating some mango strips.
It's almost like James Acaster is still here with that kind of chat. We're talking today, one of the things we're talking about is facts that you had wrong throughout your childhood and longer. We've got more tweets coming. I just draw attention to... here we go. I've got it. I was going to draw attention to the Bradley one, but I'm going to save that.
Yeah.
There's a good joke from a guy called Bradley coming up, guys.
At the end of the show, it's going to be great.
Yeah. I don't want to build it up too much, but, it's a real ripper.
I'm looking forward to it.
You've read it. This is from someone without name. Hi, Josh. When I was a nipper, my dad sported a hefty moustache, and he convinced me that he moonlighted as Merv Hughes. Merv Hughes, the Australian pace bowler.
You would assume so, and this is another one knocking about.
I don't think my dad could have convinced me of that.
Very hard for me to identify with this because my dad was obviously regularly on television and extremely famous, so maybe he did actually convince me
extremely
that he was
famous.
Yeah, I mean, he's massive, he's huge.
Michael Parkinson.
No, he's called Brad Pitt. No, so I mean, I don't know how has your father convinced you that he is someone else? Can you send us a picture of this
Yeah,
Your dad.
if we could get a picture of this, and
Why
don't
would
just
you
say-
make that? What kind of dad goes, all right, kid, you know what I've been doing this weekend? Playing for Australia. Why would you make that? I must have a terrible life to just lie to his children. Just constantly spewing falsitudes. That's not a
I mean,
word.
someone's gone negative. So you're having a go at us for being negative.
Yeah, sorry. Just
When they
apologise.
do provide the picture, don't just send in a picture of Merv Hughes. That won't qualify. You've got one, didn't
Oh,
you?
yeah. My phone's got off now. I've got a sec. So I'm brilliantly tweeted.
Shall I fill in? Shall I
Karen
fill in?
Louisa tweeted me saying that she believed that people would volunteer to be really shot dead in cowboy films, which is incredible. Amazing job.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to really love westerns.
So it's a good way to go, isn't it?
I suppose if you're kind of given you've got a month to live, and you think, well, I
Yeah.
might as well go out in style.
But filming, I mean, you get like 10 or 12 takes of it. You know, you'd be very upset if you were just on the cutting room floor.
Oh, I've died in vain. I only got 3 stars from Mark Kermode. Absolutely livid. Do you want to read out the Bradley to tie it all up?
Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay. Where is he? Oh,
He's near the top. He's near the top.
is he? Okay. Oh, yeah. Look at me being
Get
all
ready,
professional.
people. Get ready, people. This amused us all.
All right. Okay. So, my girlfriend, this is a tweet come in. Who's it from? We don't know. My girlfriend's ex doesn't think I can reach for the stars and gets annoyed when I don't stop moving. Bradley from S Club 7. Very good. Very good.
Very good. Lovely
impressive.
stuff.
We're big fans. Thank you, Bradley.
Thank you,
Hope it's all
Bradley.
going well. My dad was on a plane with S Club 7 once.
Really?
Said they're
Ooh.
all a nightmare apart from the blonde one. But then my dad does like blonde women. So, I don't know whether he was being fair to them.
More bad news for
Exactly.
Michael Parkinson's reputation gets another hit.
Josh W'iddicombe. Podcast. XFM.
We have come to the end. It's the final. It's the goodbye, Tom. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me, Josh.
Now, when we have a guest, because you've done this out of the goodness of your heart,
Yeah.
we'll let you plug things. But producer Neil's quite a firm hand on this. Would you like to explain the ruling, Neil?
You've got 30 seconds and that's it.
All right.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
And Neil will play the countdown music.
All right. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to count in?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Have you not got enough?
It's good radio, isn't it? I'm doing an Edinburgh show in Edinburgh. If you're going to Edinburgh, go and watch that.
Yep.
Also, give money to charity. And I'm on Twitter. Rosen tweets.
We might need to cut it down to 10 seconds. In hindsight. That was, Acast will usually overrun. But
Of course
it'll
it will, yeah,
it'll be
yeah.
promoting very, very...
Little
probably-
niche gigs.
Yeah. Doing a gig above a pub to
Of course
7
he is.
people.
That's his natural habitat.
Have I got anything to plug, Neil?
I don't know, you tell me.
I'll just look at my... I can let's not... well, give me the 30 seconds. Go. Oh, my word. No, I don't... Oh, yeah, I'm in Maidenhead on Friday.
Oh,
Come to
really?
that. Yeah.
So am I allowed to talk in your plug?
Yeah, go
That's
for
where
it.
I'm from. Northern Arts Centre.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice. Nice place. I know if you're from Maidenhead.
Yeah, come along.
Yeah.
If you don't like me, you'll at
Nicholson
least like the
Centre's
Arts
nice. Go to
Centre.
the Nicholson Centre. Or the
no.
Odeon.
And Swansea
Everyone's
next
got an
Saturday.
Oh, sorry.
At Josh W'iddicombe. You know, it's my 30 seconds, so... If anything, the countdown theme promotes a kind of anarchy that we didn't expect. But Nick
Normally
Hewer
that
doesn't have
tune
to
does
oversee this
sort
kind of
demand
thing.
respect, doesn't it, actually, to be fair? But you've got to undercut it for comedy effect, right?
Yeah, correct. So, well, there we go.
I'll have to think of something different for next week.
Next week, yeah.
National anthem?
Josh W'iddicombe. Podcast. XFM.